Good morning everybody, just waiting for a few people to join on the live. Hi everyone, welcome to your Monday morning LBT class. So it's a wee change for me. I've not taught LBT since before lockdown when I was teaching it in person, so bear with me. If you've ever done my LBT classes before, you will know what you're in for, you will know what to expect, and thank you for joining us. We are going to work on our legs, our bums and our tums. We are going to make those legs all jellyish. Work them hard. As ever, we'll have lots of options. If you are really feeling like you need a wee break during anything, you can take a little break. If we're doing loads of squats, you need a little break. Take a little break and shake out the legs, that's absolutely fine. The best thing about working out from home is that I can't see you, so I can't shout at you for it. So do your best, and if you need a break, take that break, that's absolutely fine. You will need a couple of things if you have them handy. So we're going to use a little weight for some of our work. So I'm going to suggest using a bottle of water, like a 2-litre bottle of water juice. Make sure it's sealed up nice and tight. Maybe don't use fizzy juice in case you then need to open it later, it goes everywhere. There's something you can hold in position and use as a little weight. If you have dumbbells or something that's a little bit heavier, please grab that. If you don't want to use any weights at all, don't bother, but something like this, I'll use this so you can see what I'm doing. That's perfect. And you'll also need later on a chair, so I've got my chair off to the side. You can use the edge of your sofa, you could use the edge of your bed, you could use a dining room chair, whatever you've got that's kind of knee height. Perfect. Again, if you don't have something like that handy, I will give you an option for using without, but we'll need that a little bit later on. So if you need to go and grab anything, make sure that you have those handy. We won't need them quite yet, but once the warm-up is done, we'll be going straight in. So make sure you have them. The format of the class today, we're just going to work through a load of different tracks and have fun with it. We have our warm-up, so we're going to do some mobilisation. We're going to do a little pulse raiser as well, like a little kind of cardio section, and then we're going into our legs. We're going to start with glutes and legs. We'll do a lot of work on some squats, lunges, lots of different variations. We're going to do some hamstring work, and then we'll go into our mat work to finish off with. Lots of fun, lots of good music, lots of different tracks. Follow along as best you can. I've changed my kind of setup, so I'm coming side on today, so hopefully the lighting is better. I know sometimes it's a little bit dark, but hopefully you can all see me okay. Any questions during the class or afterwards, pop them in below and I'll come back to you. We are going to start just quickly showing you what the best squat and lunge position is. So if you do loads of squats and lunges and you're happy, you will know what you're doing and you're absolutely fine. If it's something that you feel like you're not quite getting the technique of, or you're not quite sure what you're doing, or it's not something you've done a lot of before, have a little look and hopefully this will help you during the class to not feel like you're so lost. And sometimes it's hard when you're not in a class in person. Sometimes you don't sort of know what the right technique is. If I'm not there in person to kind of do corrections and give you tips, sometimes it's hard to know if you're doing it right. It's difficult when you're on your own. So for a squat, you want to start with your feet kind of hip width apart and then heel toe out one step wider. So that would be under your hips. We're going to do just a little bit wider, and then I like to turn my toes out slightly. You might want your toes facing forward, but if you turn your toe out slightly, you get a little bit better depth. Your pelvis can come down a little bit lower and it's not so taxing. That little external rotation in the hip makes it a little bit easier for your pelvis to come a little bit lower and get a little bit more depth without kind of stressing out the knees. So in that position, we roll our shoulders back, we tuck that pelvis under and brace that core. Everything up above the waist stays upright. Make sure your hands are out away from the body, hands on hips, hands out, and then we sit back and down. So like you're sitting on a chair behind you, so we go back and we come down. You want your bum to be about level with the knees or a little bit lower if you can. If you can't, just come as far as you can, but make sure that chest stays up. We're not going into that hip hinge. So that's your basic squat. Again, you might want to play about, come a little bit wider, move the toes until you feel right, but you should be able to come down and up nice and smooth. For your lunge, same thing. Chest stays up, core stays braced. One foot comes a nice big wide step behind and out to the side slightly. So you don't want to be right behind that because you're going to be wobbly. So imagine coming out again, hip width, back, and then we keep the chest up and we just drop that back knee down and up. 90-90, feeling it in the front quad. Heel of the back foot is up, heel of the front foot is down. Nice and easy. So that's your basic positions. So hopefully when the class is starting, you'll kind of remember that and you'll be able to move through your squats and lunges nice and easy. So let's start with our warm up. I'm going to pop my music on. We're going to start by mobilising. So coming into your space, we're going to take a little side lunge and up, and then the other side and up. So we're stepping out to the side, one leg stays straight, one leg bends. So we're working into those knee joints, working into those hips. Good. We're going to take this into a nice high kick. So we're going to kick the toes to the opposite hand and just come as high as you can. Try and keep a slight bend in that knee. Good. So bringing that hip up. Trying not to reach the chest forward, trying to bring the toe to the hand without kind of crunching in. Good. Kicking up. We're coming into hip openers. So we're going to open up through the hip, step it out, other side. So start nice and slow. You might get a little pop in the hips, that's okay. Bring it up and round. Good. We might try to speed it up. So we're going to go hip, 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 hip. So you're coming up and round. Good. Opening up. Good. We're going to come back into those quad holds. So like your heel to bum that we do in aerobics, but just holding it for a second. So bringing that foot up, trying to hold it at the bum, stretching out the quad. Woo. Stretching out the front of those legs, so we're just mobilising into the joints at this point. We're going to take it back to those side lunges. So we step, lunge, keep that leg straight. Step, lunge, good. Work the inside of those legs. So we're pushing that bum back. Keeping that chest up nice and high. Good. Let's go for a little hold of the knee. So you bring the knee up, hold, pull it into the chest. Excellent. Good. So give it a little tug in, stretch out those glutes. So just mobilising, starting to get a little bit warmer. Good. Back to those quad holds. Release, the other side. Go at your own pace. Make sure you keep your balance. So really stretching out the front of those legs. And down, good. Up, down. Few more. Good. We're going to go for some hip circles. So just going one way with the hips. So really brace those abs nice and tight. And then we're going to go the other way. Whew. Circle those hips. And shake it off. Excellent. So the next part of our warm-up, we're going to go into a pulse raiser. So we're going to do a combo of moves, and we're going to repeat them back to back to get the heart rate up and start working into some of those leg variations. So let me just pause the music and I'll tell you what we're doing. Okay, so we are going to start with a little side stepping squat. So we walk to the side and walk back. That's move one. We're then going to go into some squat jumps. So we squat and jump. If you don't want to jump, just take it into a nice, easy squat here. We're then going to go into our sumo. So knees out, facing over the toes, toes nice and wide, coming down, raising our heels, one by one. A little plie toe. We're then going to do a lunge with a knee, swapping sides. And then we've got our knee repeaters. So one side, and then the other. So that's the little moves we're going to work our way through. We're going to mix it up. We're going to do different numbers. Let me shout out to you what we're doing. Watch what I'm doing. Pop the music on. I'm out of breath already. And we will go through. Okay, so starting with that side stepping little squat. We're going to the right for 2. Walk for 2. Back for 2. So you should have that bum back and down, not all the way, but you should be feeling it in the glutes. Stepping it out. Good. Take it into jump squats. Jump, squat, jump, squat, jump, squat, jump. If you want to speed it up and just go continually, if you're just squatting, just take that nice easy squat. Good. 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Bring those feet wide. Come down, raise the toes. So we're feeling what on the inside of those legs. Lifting one toe at a time, one heel at a time, sorry. Can we get a little bit lower? Lift and lift. Keep going. Good. Take it into that lunge. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. We're going to lunge, raise the knee. Start on one side. Good. Last one. Switch sides. Little lunge. Bring that knee up. If you have balance problems, here in your easy lunge. 2, 1. Knee repeaters. Bring that knee in and out. Good. We're going to switch sides in 3, 2, 1. Other side. Should we get out of breath now? Should we feel it in those legs? Good. 3, 2, 1. Back to those squats. Stepping to the side. Try and stay low. Step and step. Back to those jump squats. Here we go. You can go slow, stopping in between, or you can jump squat all the way through. Pick your option, or just easy squats. Stay with it. Woo. Good. Option. Last couple. Good. Bringing those feet wide. Dropping down. Lifting heels. So you should be nice and wide. Push those toes out. Knees out over toes. Toes facing out. Stay with it. Woo! If you need to take a break, shake it off. Come back down. Good. Coming into lunges. Lunge, raise. Use those hands for balance. Hands can come at hips. Last one. Switch sides. Down, up. Legs are burning. We're nearly there. Down, up. Down and up. 2, 1. Good. Knee repeaters. We are so close. Stay with me. Switch sides. All the way through to the edge. 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Grab a drink. So that heart rate should be right up. That was our pulse raiser. We should be feeling it. How are we doing? Shake those legs off. That was our kind of highest impact section. So we're not going to be doing quite at that level again. We're going to take it down a little bit and work more on technique and go a little bit slower, which is the good news. Sometimes slower isn't easier though. So you're going to need your bottles of water. So if you've got your weights or your dumbbells, whatever you've got, or no weight, just use body weight. We're going to hold it side to side like this. So holding it in at the chest, hands underneath like a sort of goblet position. That's what we're going to be using. We're going to start with some squats. Whew. So squat position. We'll go in different tempos. We're going to be doing slows, 4s, 2s. We'll do some holds. We'll do some ups. We'll do some pulses. Be on alert. Listen out. Watch what we're doing. Let's get some music on. Holding that bottle of water. In our set squat position. Toes turned out slightly if that's easier. Roll the shoulders. Going down for 2. 1, 2, up for 2. Down for 2. Send that bum back and down. Nice and slow and smooth. Down, 2. Up for 2. 1, 2, 2, 1. Feel those glutes. Engage at the bottom. Take it slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up. 2, 3. Squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up. 2, 3. Squeeze those glutes. Keep going. Come down, nice and slow. Raise up. Down. Hold. Up. Squeeze. We're going to go down fast. Down. Hold. Up for 2. Down. Hold. Up for 2. Keep going. Good. Down. Hold. Up for 2. Tempo squats. Time under tension. Hold. Bring it up. Good. Pulse at the bottom. Bottom of the move. Pulse it out. Keep that chest up. Keep pulsing. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Shake the legs out. We're going back to those 2s. Set your stance. Down for 2, up for 2. Down. Up, squeeze those glutes under. Bring it up. Down for 2. Up for 2. Down. Up. If you want to get rid of the weight you're using, pop it down at any time. If you can manage, stay with it. Down. Up. Down. Back to those slow 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up. Squeeze those glutes under. Down. Nice and slow. Up. Down. Holding at the bottom. Bringing it up. Squeezing under. Down. Last one. Up. We're going to go down fast. Down. Hold. Bring it up. Drop. Hold. Keep going at that tempo. Are you ready to pulse? Pulse it out. Keep that bum low. Pulsing. Squeezing those glutes. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Shake those legs out. One more round to go. Less than 30 seconds of work. Set that stance. Roll those shoulders. Down for 2, up for 2. 1, 2. Up for 2. 1, 2. Bring it up. Nice and smooth. Easy squats. Slow. Hold at the bottom. Up. Squeeze. Down. Hold. Up. Squeeze. Again. Hold. Up. Nice and slow and controlled. We're going to finish with a hold. Good. Keep holding that bottle of water. We're going to need it for our lunges. So, how are we feeling? That one's a tough one. Your glutes should be on fire. We're going to move the work around from the glutes into the quads, so the front of the leg. We're going to go for a lunge combo. Easy lunges. Following the same kind of tempos, we'll do down for 2, up for 2. We'll do some slows. We'll do some downs and ups. We might do some pulses. We're going to start with the left leg forward and the right foot back. We will switch it halfway through. So starting with this one position for the first half, second half we'll do the other side. So we'll even it back up again. You can hold your bottle of water as we have been. If it's easier, pop it down and use your hands for balance. All right, let's go. 2 minutes on each side. Left leg forward, right foot back, holding that weight in at the chest if you're using it. Get ready, 2 down, 2 up. Here we go. 1, 2, up for 2. Down and up. Good. 1, 2, up for 2, down for 2. Let's take it slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, up. Nice and slow. Down. Up. Let's go for hold. Down. Hold. Up for 2. Down. Hold. Up for 2. Down. Hold. Bring it up. Down. Hold. Keep going. So pause at the bottom. Pause. Bring it up. Pause. Bring it up. Pause. Pulsing at the bottom. Pulse. Feeling it in that front quad. Keep that chest up. Challenge yourself. Legs are shaky. Bring it up. Shake that leg out. Good, we're going to switch sides. Left leg comes back. Right foot comes forward. Down for 2. Up for 2. 1, 2. Up for 2. Down. Up. Keep that chest up nice and high. 4. Down. Nice and slow. Up. Slow. Again. Really slow it down. Feel the shake in the legs. It's okay if you shake. It means your muscles are working hard. Get ready to go again. Down for 4. Up. Get ready for those holds. Down. Hold. Bring it up. Down. Hold. Slowly up. Down. Hold. Slowly up. Hold. Slowly up. Stay with it. Woo! Get ready for those pulses. Pulsing at the bottom. Pulse. Stay with me. Keep that chest up. Nearly there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those legs up. Shake them out. They're feeling stiff. They're feeling sore. We're going to finish off. Single leg lunges. All the way through. Here we go. Lunge together. Lunge together. Keep going. You've got a few seconds left. Can we stay with it? All the way through. Legs are feeling stiff. We'll have a little break after this. If you want to just tap back, that's your option. tapping back. Good. Take a breath. Pop that weight down. Whew. Shake off the legs if you need to. That's a tough one on those quads. Shake it off. We're going to come into our hamstrings. So we're going to grab our bottle of water back. We're going to hold it, overhand grip. We're going to hold it like this. We're going to have our feet just into our hips, hip width apart. We're going to hinge from the hip, and we're going to go for some deadlifts. Down and up. So hip hinge, chest is high, folding from that waist, keep the legs straight, bringing it up, squeezing under. We're going to start with 2 up and 2 down as ever. Woo. Toes facing forward, here we go. Down for 2, up for 2. Down, up. If you're not using that weight, just have your hands in front of your body. Good. Down for 4. Nice and slow. Up. Squeezing under. Down. Hold. Up. This song is appropriate. Nice and slow. We are sweating. Up. Tuck the glutes. Back to 2s. 1, 2, up for 2. So keep those legs nice and straight. Feeling the hamstrings. At the back, doing the work. Down for 2. Keep that chin neutral. Slow. Up. Nice and slow. Good. Pop that weight down. We're going to bring the chair over. We're going to need it just in front of us. We're going to pop our heels up onto our chair, and we're going to go for some little bridges. So, raise and lower. Up and down. Up and down. Squeezing those hamstrings. Up, down. Good. Singles. Up, down. Feeling that in the hamstrings. We're going to go up for a hold. Up, hold, slowly down. Up, hold, slowly down. Up, hold, slowly down. Good. Back to singles. Keep those hands up off the ground, no cheating, no pushing in. Up and down. Push down through those heels. Good. Singles. If your chair moves away, pull it back in. Up and down. Good. Hold. And release. Excellent. Get rid of that chair. We are going to work on our abs. Last 15 minutes. Our legs get a well-earned rest. Make sure you've got your mat or your towel, whatever you use handy. Woo. So we're going to start with some lower abs. So coming to lie down on our mats. We're going to press our shoulder blades into the mat. We're going to tilt our pelvis, press our lower back in. We're going to go through a little combo. So, we bring our knees in, up, in, down. Are we ready? In, up, in, and down. Squeezing through those abs. Let's speed it up. In, up, in, down. In, up, in, down. Pressing that lower back into the mat. Working those lower abs. Good. If you want to go slow, slow, tempo. That's your option. New move. Press that lower back in. Keep those shoulder blades pressing. We're going to walk the feet out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Slowly lower down. So you imagine you're walking across like a glass roof. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's speed it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down. Walk it out. Walk, walk, walk. Down. Feel those abs engage. If you want to go slow, you'll do half as many. Slow and controlled. Up. Down. Let's combine them. We're going to go in, up, in, and down. And then one set of walks, and down. Here we go. In, up, in, down. Walk, 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 down. So one after the other. In, up, in, down. Walk it out. Walk it out. Down. Keep going. In, up. This is your slow option. Down. Walk, 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 walk. Down. In, up, in, down. Walk for 6. Keep going. In, up, in, down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, down. Speed it up if you want to. Going half time. In, up, in, down. Walk, 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 walk. Feel those lower abs burning up. Walk and down. Slow option. In, down, walk, 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 and down. Woo! Those lower abs. My goodness. What are we doing next? We're going to do some oblique work. So the obliques are at the side of your body into your waist. Yeah, we have the right train. So we're going to come on our backs again. Options. You can have your feet on the ground with your knees bent, or you can bring them up overhead. All we're going to do is come up and tap the heels. Tap and tap. So pressing that lower back in, coming up into a crunch, tap the heels. Working our upper abs and our obliques. Tap. Crunch those abs. Feel that squeeze. Good. Your option is to have the heels up and reach and tap. Harder option, easier option. Just one at a time. Good. Tap. 4 to the right and 4 to the left. 3, 4. 4 on the right. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to singles. Single, taps. If your feet are down, it looks like this. Keep those abs engaged. Good. We're going to bring up onto our side. We're going to do some little side crunches. So right elbow down, have that right leg bent under the body. We're going to crunch up, out, up, out. You can reach that hand. Good. Pulse. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last set. Other side. So bring the left elbow under. Left leg is bent. Right leg is out straight. Crunching single. In, out. In, out. Crunch, extend. Pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can straighten that bottom leg if you're getting pins and needles. One more set. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release. Good. Rolling it back over onto your back. We're going to go for some Russian twists. So in that V position, knees are bent and leaning back, bracing that core. We're going to have a little side-to-side rotation. Here we go. Working those obliques. If you want to grab your bottle of water for your weight, you're going to use it as a little counterweight. Side to side. Good. Stay with me, Russian twist. Abs are on fire. And release. Excellent work. Do we have time to squeeze one more in? Yeah. Let's go one more. One really quick track. This one is only 2 minutes long. We're going to go for some scissor combos. We're going to sit on our bums. Hands come behind us, legs out in front. We are going to start with our knees in and out. Nice, easy V sits. Here we go. In, out, in, out, in, out. In and out. Try and keep those feet off the ground. Feel those abs. We're going to switch this to a scissor. Cross those legs, leaning back. Engaging those full abs. Good. If you take a break at any point, you're going to come up, you're going to squeeze it out, you're going to shake it out, and you're going to come straight back in again. These ones are tough. You're allowed to take a break. We're going to go for scissors, up and down. So back up inside, so you can see. Scissors. You can come down on the forearms, if that's easier. If not, hands come underneath. Make sure you're sitting on the sit bones. Good. We're going to switch around to those little knee in and out. So take a break if you need to. You don't have to go straight back in. When you're ready, we're going to go for those little V's. In, out. If you want to go slow, it's even harder. Easier to go faster. Hard option. Good. Coming back to those side scissors. Can you manage? Burn those abs. Vertical scissors to finish. So if you're feeling it really, really sore, try to come down on the forearms. Give your arms a little bit of a rest while still engaging. Good. We're going to finish off by holding a low plank. Low plank finisher, rolling over. Holding it for 10 more seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Drop those knees. Woo. Abs on fire. You have done it. Workout done. Coming up onto your knees. Stretch out those abs. Bring those hands overhead. Reaching up. Stretch those abs. Bring it to one side. Bring it up. Other side. Good. Slowly coming up to standing. One foot at a time. We're going to hold on to our quad, stretch it out. You can hold on to something if you need to. Pull those hips forward, feel that in the front of the quad. Other side. Holding that foot, stretching out that quad. Your legs are going to be like jelly. You're going to feel this tomorrow, I promise. Take a nice warm bath. Make sure you drink plenty of water. Good. One foot comes forward, weight comes back into the back knee. Raise that front toe. Stretch the hamstrings. Other side. Bringing it down. Stretch those hamstrings. Good. Let's roll the shoulders. So rolling those shoulders out. Release any tension through the upper back. Coming forward. Good. Dropping those elbows onto the thighs, round off the back. Pushing the back up towards the ceiling. Excellent. Reaching up overhead one more time for those abs. Looking up towards the ceiling. Really stretching. Easing out any tension through that spine. Hands come down. Thumbs up. Pushing away. Thumbs come down. Pulling back. And just release any tension through that body, unwinding everything. Release. Good work, guys. Excellent, excellent. You're going to feel a little bit stiff tomorrow. We have a stretch class on Wednesday morning, 10:30, a nice, relaxing, re-energizing stretch class. If you feel like tomorrow you have any stiffness, any tension, Wednesday morning is the place to be to help release any of that. We'll do lots of hip openers, lots of leg stretches and really ease that out. If it's the first time you've done any kind of leg bumps or tums work like that, you will find it a little bit tougher, but it will ease off in a few days. Hope you enjoyed that. That was a very, very sweaty one. I will see you all on Wednesday for that stretch class. You can watch it again on repeat if you need to. If you're joining the class a day other than Monday, welcome. You don't know what you're in for. Watching on repeat, please stay with it. It is worth it for you. I will see you all either on Wednesday or next week. You can now go and have a shower and enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for joining.